A former cabinet minister in the administration of former late Prime Minister Sir Lyndon Pinling is the special guest on the Sawyer Report tonight. Kendal Nottage, the first Minister of Youth and Sports who represented High Rock in Grand Bahama and St. Agnes here in the capital, spoke with Jerome Sawyer about claims of corruption in the late 70s and 80s, which led to the Commission of Inquiry in 1984 about alleged drug trafficking and money laundering in the Bahamas. He maintains that it was a plan to target officials of an independent country.
The Americans took a lot of fellas out of prison in the United States to give false evidence against us. They wanted to control the PLP government. They wanted to tell Prime Minister Pinling what to do, and he would allow them to interfere.
Now, Nottage, who is now confined to a wheelchair and is an associate pastor at Bethel Baptist Church, resigned from the cabinet in 1984 following that Commission of Inquiry report. In 1989, he and his wife, attorney Ruby Nottage, were indicted by the U.S. on money laundering charges. Nottage talks about that indictment.
What led to that was that I borrowed $400,000 to complete the sale of my hotel in Freeport called the Islander Hotel. And what they're saying is that the money that I borrowed from a person who's a client, Michael Caruana is the name. That's the name of the man.
Caruana. Okay.
Caruana.
All right. That was my mistake in pronouncing it. Okay. Caruana.
Yeah. Well, through their lawyers out of Boston, I borrowed $400,000 to complete my sale, my purchase. And they concluded that Caruana was a man who was involved in trafficking, not in the Bahamas, somewhere in the States, I believe, somewhere in the world, and that the monies we bought was part of his drug profits, and that we conspired with him to conceal his drug profits in making the loans that he made.
Now, you can watch that complete interview when the Sawyer Report airs at 9 o'clock tonight.